I'm at the hotel now, Mr. Yamaguchi, and I can assure you that all the arrangements have been made. Yes, we'll see that their every desire is satisfied during their stay. Arigato.
Excuse me. Hi, could I borrow a phone, please?
Use mine.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, who do I call?
You need a phone, but you don't know who to call.
I just drove all the way from Ogden, Utah. I have a very big audition tomorrow. I know it sounds silly, but I want to be a model.
Doesn't sound silly at all. You have all the right qualifications.
Not if I don't get there. My car is stuck outside with a flat tire. I can't change it, and I don't belong to an auto club, so who do I call?
No one. I'll change it.
Really? You don't mind?
Show me the way.
Thank you.
Where's the car?
I have a small confession to make. My car is fine. It's you I wanted.
So this is a business.
You could say that.
What? Well.
We'd had to wait another day or two for a donated liver. Your father wouldn't have made it, but he's in surgery right now.
What are his chances?
Oh, most patients really do very, very well, and your dad, for his age, is in great shape. But you know him, there's no guarantees.
I'm used to that.
Coming through.
What do you got?
GSW to the chest, he's bleeding out. BP is 60, pulse is 150 and Toretti. I started him on Ringer's ID.
I need a CBC, Chem 7, let's cross and match. I need 6 units of O negative and a chest tube. Okay, my count. 1, 2, 3.
Blood bank set it down.
Sir, this is a restricted area. You're gonna have to leave.
Not until I know he's dead.
Okay, I don't want to do this.
The hell I don't! Now get out of the way.
Give me security.
I've got the situation under control. Really? I'm gonna need your lab coat.
It sounded like gunshots.
Taylor.
Security to the ER.
If you don't put the gun away, I'm not gonna be able to continue my work, and he will die.
He's already dead. We all are. For God's sakes, kill us all.
Shut up.
Look what he's done. He broke a vial of cystic bacteria, serial group 3. It's in the air now. We are all breathing it.
What the hell is she talking about?
It's going to start soon. The skin erosion, the vomiting, the bleeding from every orifice. Please, I beg you, shoot me.
She's lying.
In 5 minutes, you'll know for yourself. That's when the skin begins to erupt in pustules. You're probably already beginning to feel the itch. Kill him! Kill me! Kill everyone! Just save a bullet for yourself. It's all under control.
Certainly doesn't look under control to me.
Stop it! Stop it or I'll shoot!
Shoot! Shoot! Shoot! Coward.
You're insane.
You're welcome. Dr. Sloan, I'd like you to meet my new partner, Detective Taylor Lucas.
Nice hospital you have here. Chip?
Here's the autopsy report on Milton Wilder, the pimp who was killed in the alley last night. No surprises there.
Good, because I've already reached my weekly limit.
Yeah, I heard. Why was that lunatic down here trying to kill a patient?
Well, because he blew it the first time. The guy in the table was the shooter's business partner. He embezzled $2 million from their company. When the shooter went to confront him about it, he found him in bed with his wife.
Ouch.
So he emptied his gun into him, but there was nothing left for his wife. So he left to get some more ammo. When he came back, he saw the paramedics trying to save his partner's life.
So he followed them down here to finish off the job. Did he?
That's what I'm waiting to find out. So, am I investigating a homicide or an attempted murder?
Oh, attempted murder. He's gonna live.
That's my cue to leave. I have a date with my son and 4 Teletubbies. Bye-bye.
Bye.
If you ask me, the guy on the table isn't the only one lucky to be alive. We all are. No thanks to Detective Lucas.
Hey, she took down the shooter, didn't she?
Yeah, after she told him to kill us all.
But he didn't.
He could have.
But he didn't.
Steve, I think you're missing my point. That woman is as scary as the psycho with a gun.
No, I admit she's kind of unorthodox, but she gets the job done. Besides, at least now she's got a partner keeping her in check.
Well, I tell you, you'd have to be crazy to be her partner.
Amy Devlin may be a lot of things, but crazy is not one of them. She made detective faster than any woman in LAPD history. I think she's aiming for chief one day.
She ought to pick out a burial plot, because if she stays with Detective Lucas, she's not going to be living much longer.
You shouldn't be so hard on Taylor, Lucas. I mean, people used to say I was unorthodox.
You?
Yeah, they used to say I was edgy and unpredictable and shocking.
Steve, they were talking about your hair.
They were?
Yes, they were. Remember you had that Rick Springfield thing going for a while? That one year sort of glowed in the dark?
Do you always have to accelerate to a stop? It keeps me awake.
Yeah, I wish I had that problem.
You still not sleeping? You're worrying too much about your dad.
Well,
What you need is a distraction.
like what?
Like going undercover at dudes.
The male strip club.
Yeah.
Is there something illegal going on over there?
You won't know unless you investigate.
Devlin, Lucas, I need to talk to you.
I'll catch up.
Lieutenant?
You know a guy named Milton Wilder ran a high-end escort service? He's dead. Gunned down in an alley outside a hotel last night. Captain wants you to handle it.
He must have mistaken us for homicide detectives. Or are we being reassigned?
No, you're being helpful. Homicide is spread thin and vice is your specialty, so you'll be assisting. Report what you find to me.
We will.
Oh, and Devlin, you're driving the oldest sedan in the fleet, aren't you?
Oh, we prefer to think of it as a classic automobile entrusted to our care.
Well, now you're driving the newest one.
A homicide perk?
No, strictly regulation. New one comes in, the old one gets scrapped. So, take good care of it.
Thanks, Lieutenant, we will.
You can start by never letting Taylor drive.
What's this doing in our spot? Where's our car?
This is our car.
Fine.
That is just the attitude that worries me.
What attitude?
You don't care whether the car is old or new. You're gonna drive it exactly the same way.
Because it's a car.
With only 5 miles on the odometer and not a scratch on it. Or doesn't that mean anything to you?
Yeah, it means it's time somebody broke it in.
Oh, no, we're not breaking anything. We're keeping this in pristine condition.
It's a car.
It's a responsibility. Like the homicide case we've just been given. Our opportunity to prove ourselves and get out of vice.
Or it's a dead-end case they gave us because it will torpedo any chance we have of promotion.
Well, we don't have a choice anyway.
Then we'll get right on it after we pick up my bail jumper.
What bail jumper?
Lorette Stipe, gun merchant. Doesn't shave her underarms. Took me 6 months undercover to bust her back when I was with the ATF.
You were only with the ATF for 6 months.
We had creative differences.
So let the ATF handle it.
If they could handle it, she wouldn't be out, would she?
It's not your case anymore.
It'll take an hour tops.
An hour.
tops.
You said it would take an hour. I meant an hour after we found her. Where do you think you're going?
To get Lorette's Dyke.
You're just gonna walk in that bar?
I may open the door first.
Oh, you're just gonna open the door and walk in that bar?
That's how I usually go from outside to inside.
So, after you open the door and walk in the bar, what do you think is gonna happen next?
Do you need all the steps, or can I just summarize it under the blanket statement? I'm going to get Lorette's Dyke.
You don't think maybe this woman might recognize the undercover cop who arrested her? And that maybe she won't want to be covered by your blanket statement?
What's your idea?
Lorette Stipe doesn't know me.
And? I can't let you go in there alone.
All right, I'm only a 10-year veteran of the force. No way I can handle this.
That's not what I meant.
You think I'm too soft to make a simple bust in a biker bar?
No, it's just this bar. It's not...
You think that because I haven't been thrown off half a dozen law enforcement agencies for going too deep undercover, I can't pick up a bail jumper?
You want to do this your way, do it your way.
I will. So what does she look like? I'm looking for Lorette's Dyke. I hope you didn't buy those weapons from her. Because if you did and you pull the trigger, you might blow your face off. I want a refund. I don't know you. Oh, now you don't know me. How convenient. My boyfriend is dead because of the lousy gun you sold me. It jammed, and before I could shoot the security guard, he gunned my sweet, innocent Jimmy down.
I never sold you a gun. I never seen you before.
My Jimmy is dead, and I'm a fugitive just because of you and your lousy gun.
Whoa, wait a minute, guys. Wait, she's lying. She's lying. I've never seen her before. Hey, my merchant's gun!
Oh, is it now? Why don't we take my gun outside and try it then? You just better hope it works.
Go on, run something out.
Miss me?
Did you have to skid to a stop? Those are brand new tires.
I think I got him.
What are you doing?
Waiting to return fire if there is any.
We'll wait somewhere else. Behind this dumpster. Behind that wall.
I can get a good shot from here.
What if he fires back?
I'll duck.
Behind a brand new car? We're supposed to be protecting it.
I think he's in the side alley. Well, this is exciting.
Where are you going?
Let's find the shooter.
Lorette's dead.
Sorry, I can't say the same thing for the shooter. Hey.
Hey.
How's your dad?
He set off the smoke detector with his cigars, and he threw his lunch tray out the window.
He's getting better already.
Yeah, I even bribed some orderly into smuggling in a corned beef sandwich.
Actually, I did that.
You did?
I was worried about him.
Thank you.
Got that out of your system?
Yeah.
The ME wants to see us. I always thought Lorette would have had more guts.
You can discuss her bravery under fire at the memorial service.
I mean, literally. Don't most people keep their internal organs here?
Excuse me. Stipe was an organ donor, and since the cause of death wasn't in question, the organs were harvested immediately.
Wouldn't have figured her for a philanthropist.
Whether she was connected with Milton Wilder.
Which is why we called you down here. The bullet I took out of Stipe was sent out for a routine ballistics check. The computer found a match.
The bullet that killed Lorette Stipe came from the same gun that killed Milton Wilder?
And you said going after my bail jumper was a waste of time.
Why didn't you tell me?
Why didn't you ask?
Why didn't I ask what?
I have no idea. What didn't I tell you?
When you said you wanted to pick up a bail jumper, why didn't you tell me she was related to the Wilder case?
She wasn't. I mean, I didn't know she was.
Is this the off-duty cop? Yeah, shot by a carjacker. BP 90/60, and she's hyper-resonant on the right side.
Okay, let's type in cross and need some O negative. Let's get a chest tube and let's contact the surgeon.
You need blood. You got it right here.
Oh, thanks, but a dozen cops have already volunteered.
That's why I always keep a gun under my seat. Carjacker gets in, they'll have to scrub him off the upholstery. I'm serious.
Doesn't track. Wilder ran hookers, Stipe sold weapons. Not exactly a lot of overlap.
Except the same guy shot both of them, and he's got my bullet in.
And he's gonna need a doctor who doesn't ask questions, so we hit the streets.
Get nowhere. No one's gonna cough up the name of a dirty doctor to anyone who asks. They're too valuable.
Hey, remember that guy I dated, special effects guy who did movie gore?
Yeah, the geek who spoke Klingon. You criticize the guys I date.
You don't date.
I don't have to speak Klingon either.
Okay, fine. The point is, he could make one of us look bullet-riddled.
That's not good enough. I mean, even a shady doctor will know a fake bullet wound when he sees one.
Okay, so what's your plan?
Hold out your arm. I want to get a clean shot.
You're going to shoot me?
Just flesh wound, barely a nick.
You are not going to shoot me.
We need to find a dirty doctor. Do you have a better plan?
I don't need a better plan to know that your plan is terrible.
Fine. Just an idiot.
You shot yourself!
I grazed myself.
I can't believe you just shot yourself.
I've done it before.
You have?
You haven't?
You are psychotic. You do know that, don't you?
It's my best quality.
Okay, now just try not to get blood on the upholstery.
What is it with you in this car?
Oh, okay. Just put your arm out the window. You sure this is the right place?
We hit the streets, I bled all over them, and we only got 3 names.
Yeah, and the first was a veterinarian, the next one was still in prison.
Well, this better be the right dirty doctor, because if the shooter didn't come here, we're out of luck.
Yeah?
My friend needs to see a doctor.
Try selling subscriptions or candy. It's more effective.
She's been shot.
A lot of that going around. $500 cash up front for your basic disinfectant soap. More later if you want extras.
Like what?
Painkillers, antibiotics, a tasty grape sucker.
Can we see the doctor now?
You can call me Dr. Welby. You wait here. Patients only. You were only grazed. You'll have an ugly scar to go with your others.
Why'd you sniff me?
I was admiring your perfume. Laird de cordite. The bullet left powder burns on your sleeve and your arm.
Well, at least it left. Sounds like other people you've been seeing lately haven't been so lucky. You said it was going around?
Wouldn't be in business otherwise. You're gonna need a gentamicin shot.
Is that gonna cost me?
Ooh, not as much as not having it. How did you hear about me?
You treated a friend of a friend last night. Shot by cops down on 29th.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
And how's he feeling this morning?
Glad to be alive.
This is an antibiotic. The bullet may have missed you, but there's still a risk of infection.
Tell me about the guy you treated.
Well, haven't you heard of doctor-patient privilege? I won't say a word.
You will when I give you a shot of truth serum.
Sorry, we're all out of sodium pentothal.
We have our own recipe. Cyclobenzaprine.
Sounds very chemical. Must be good.
It's a muscle relaxant and depressant.
I don't want you stressed.
Some atropine.
Do you know what'll happen to me if you mix those drugs together?
Nope. Give me some of that.
It's a drain cleaner.
We don't want your arteries getting clogged.
What do you want to know?
That's why they call this a truth serum. Every time we make it, people start talking.
Tell us about the guy you treated.
It was a woman.
That was my mistake.
She had a bullet in the chest. It was too deep. I couldn't take it out without killing her. She needed a surgeon.
Did she get one?
We don't do a lot of follow-up care here.
Did you get her name?
She paid. She left. That's all I know.
Well, thank you, Dr. Welby. You're under arrest.
Want to tell me how this happened?
No.
I am under legal obligation to report all gunshot wounds, no matter how minor, to the police department.
Consider it reported.
Not good enough.
She shot herself.
You shot yourself?
She wanted to shoot me, but I wouldn't let her.
You did? You know, we have an excellent psychiatric department here. I could recommend somebody.
It was the only way we could get the line on a dirty doctor who would treat a gunshot wound without reporting it.
Well, I hope you got something useful out of your self-mutilation.
Actually, we know the shooter is a woman, and she's still carrying Taylor's bullet.
She'll turn up soon enough, or her body will.
You know, your suicidal approach to detective work's going to get you both killed.
If you aren't willing to take risks, you shouldn't have the badge.
How is that wounded officer the one that got shot by the carjacker?
Detective Cole, going to be fine. Should be sent home in a few days.
Oh, good. And the search for the carjacker?
Still at large, but not for long, I don't think, because nearly every officer on duty and off has gone down to 29th and Figueroa looking for a lead.
Thank you, Dr. Sloan.
Listen, about that psychiatric consult.
We can talk about it next time I shoot myself.
Next time?
Officer Cole was shot 2 blocks from where we nabbed Stipe. If they were that close, we should have heard something.
Kind of busy at the time, protecting the car, remember?
Not as busy as we're about to be.
What are you doing?
Hoping to prove myself wrong. These two bullets both came from the same gun. This is the one they pulled from Officer Cole. This one came from a rapist shot last month by a police officer.
You're saying a cop shot Officer Cole?
I'm saying you did.
Time for a hospital visit.
Log on now to CBS.com or America Online.
Where's the cop who was shot yesterday?
Oh, gone.
As in dead?
No, as in home.
She was shot in the chest less than 24 hours ago. How could you let her leave?
It wasn't my decision, it was hers. Besides, I think that she's gonna be back here pretty soon and feeling lousy. She left without a prescription for antibiotics and painkillers.
Who's in charge?
Over there.
Amy Devlin, Vice, this is my partner, Taylor Lucas. We're looking for Officer Cole.
There she is. I'm sorry, what are you two doing here?
We came to arrest Officer Cole for killing Lorette Stipe.
So did we. Washington and Andrews run the anti-gang unit. They had suspected that a cop was helping Stipe sell illegal weapons to street gangs. When Cole was carjacked, a few blocks from where Stipe was shot, they put it together.
They came here to confront Cole. Things went wrong.
Well, Cole started shooting, we fired back, and Cole lost. So how'd you two put it together?
Timing, geography, and a strong aversion to coincidence.
Why do you suppose Cole checked out of the hospital in such a hurry?
Well, the anesthesia wore off. I think she just wanted the bullet out so she could run.
Didn't run very far, did she?
Yeah. Chalk one up for the good guys. I'll see ya.
You know what you said about coincidences? I'm feeling a strong aversion right now.
I'm just feeling sick. I think we should see a doctor.
If you expect me to shoot myself again, you can forget it.
That won't be necessary. Dr. Sloan, we think that Milton Wilder, the vice lord, and Lorette Stipe, gun dealer, were assassinated by corrupt cops. And we think that one of them was Officer Cole.
How do you know that?
Because the bullet you took out of her was mine.
You shot a cop?
No. I mean, yes.
Not on purpose.
Actually, it was.
Well, so besides shooting yourself, you like to shoot other policemen, too.
I didn't know she was a cop at the time.
Who did you think she was?
The killer who shot Stipe and was shooting at me.
Which she was.
Before we found out she was a cop.
Which she is.
Why don't we sit down? You tell me the whole story. Very slowly.
Okay. We went to arrest Cole, but she was already dead, gunned down in a shootout with 3 other cops. They claim she was working with Stipe, selling guns to street gangs.
I was undercover with Stipe's cronies for 6 months. I would have known if she was in business with a cop. She wasn't.
Do you have any evidence at all to back up your suspicions?
Not a thing.
If we can just figure out what Wilder and Stipe had in common, we'll know why they were killed. The problem is we can't do that using department resources without tipping off our suspects.
Okay, why don't we just start with what you already know?
Wilder ran hookers. Stipe sold guns to wackos. Nothing in common. Besides being human.
And they were barely that.
You know, maybe that's exactly what they do have in common.
You were right, Mark. Both Wilder and Stipe were organ donors.
If Stipe cared about saving her fellow man, she wouldn't have been selling guns to sociopaths.
Yeah, that's what you said when you saw Stipe's cadaver, which got me thinking. That's why I had Amanda check and see if Wilder was a donor, too.
And he was. They both had pink dots on their driver's licenses.
Wilder wasn't a giving guy. He didn't put that dot there.
And somebody else did.
You think the cops are killing these jerks for their guts?
Yeah. Corneas, hearts, livers, kidneys. The one thing the two of them have in common is that their organs were harvested within hours after they died.
It's a big stretch.
Can you think of any other reason these two would have donor dots on their licenses?
These
cops are bringing social responsibility to a new low.
They're just bad cops.
Oh, bad is such a subjective word. We like to think of ourselves as providing a service.
Yeah, we didn't have enough murders in this city. Thanks so much. We're just taking out the creeps to provide healthy organs for the worthy citizens of the community.
Somehow, I'm not impressed.
You should be.
After all, we saved your father's life.
Wilder may have been a lot of things, but he wasn't a drinker. Your father got a nice, healthy liver because of us.
If he knew, he would tear it out with his bare hands.
Well, tell him then. See? It's easy to object to what we're doing based on principle. But when it gets down to real people, you know we're right.
Like when you killed Officer Cole, you putting cops on your list of donors too?
Jackie was compromised and she knew it. We'd all make the same sacrifice if we had to.
Is that how you're gonna justify killing us?
We didn't come here to kill you. We want you to join us.
This is that scene in every James Bond movie, isn't it?
Yeah. Where the bad guy says, join me, we'll rule the world together. And if Bond says yes, he'll probably have a chance to get away, come back with the entire British army, and wipe out the villain's secret lair.
Instead, he says hell no and gets thrown in the dungeon. I never understood that.
Until now, right?
Yeah. Hell no.
So now what? Little Timmy going to get my pancreas tomorrow?
Too bad. We could have done some nice work together.
Never works like that for James Bond.
If they already killed one cop, maybe they'd rather go down than kill two more.
Right, because deep down, they're really good people.
Did you just hear a click?
Yeah. What is that, some fancy new feature?
I don't think it's standard equipment. Look under the seat.
It's a bomb. That thing triggered off when you sat down. You get up, it goes off.
Okay, so I'll just sit here the rest of my life.
Well, you could, but since there's also a timer attached, I'm not sure how long that would be.
Great. What do I do?
You might use this moment as an opportunity to reflect on how lucky you are to have a partner who worked in the bomb squad. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh?
Nothing. Everything's fine. It's just,
What?
Well, which wire do I pull? The red one or the green one? Just kidding. I can't believe they put a bomb in our car.
We knew they committed multiple murders. Of course they're gonna try to kill us.
Well, kill us, sure, but blow us up. Our organs are destroyed. What, is my spleen not good enough for them?
Is the light on that thing supposed to be flashing?
Only when the bomb is armed.
Excuse me?
The light, it flashes to indicate the bomb is armed.
But that can't be because you disarmed it.
Well, that was certainly my opinion, but it seems I might have been mistaken.
You said you worked in the bomb squad.
I did, and it was one of the best weeks I've ever had in an apartment.
A week.
A long week.
We gotta get rid of that.
Okay.
There are people out there.
That trash bin.
You don't know anything about bombs, do you?
I know they explode.
Why didn't you tell me you didn't know what you were doing?
I didn't want to alarm you.
I am alarmed. I am very, very alarmed.
What are you doing? Drive.
Look.
Crazy.
Pretty good driving. Pretty good. They put a bomb in this car and I'm still bringing it back spotless.
Well, while you two have been busy, we've been trying to figure out exactly what these corrupt officers are up to.
And we started by examining how the organ donor registry works. Each potential recipient is listed according to blood and tissue type, and then they're prioritized in order of critical need.
When an organ donor becomes available, we give it to the first person on the list with the same blood and tissue type as the donor. Somehow Lipton tapped into that list.
Okay, but how are they picking their victims? I mean, how do they know that whoever they kill is going to be on the list?
We think they've been using the new DNA database the FBI's been compiling on convicted felons.
So they're generating a list of felons whose blood and tissue type match the most seriously ill patient?
Mm-hmm. Only they've been doing it on the local level, making sure that the right organ gets to the right patient in plenty of time.
If you're right, you can figure out who their next victim will be.
We already have.
We dug through the Southern California donor registry, identified the most critical patient, and then got his blood and tissue type, and then we matched it against the DNA database on local felons. We came up with 4 possible victims.
We eliminated the people who might not be acceptable as donors, and from there we went on. Crook number 1 had a history of intravenous drug use. Crook number 2 was in jail, and crook number 3 had HIV, which leaves crook number 4.
A Mr. Gil Thaxton, small-time pusher who sells tainted drugs, but is a little too smart to sample his own merchandise.
You know, they're not going to go after Thaxton now. They know that you're onto them. If they stop now, they get away with everything.
Okay. Well, at least we know what they're up to. Find a way to use it. Soon.
Amy, would you wait a minute? I'd like to talk to you. We have to talk about your father. Now, remember, we said there are no guarantees.
You're late. We wanted to make sure you were alone.
I am.
But are you the only one we're talking to?
It's just the 4 of us.
You know, you're taking quite a risk.
It's worth it. That offer you made us, I've changed my mind.
So you don't blame us for the car trouble you had?
You did what you thought you had to do. Doesn't matter now.
So you really expect us to believe that you changed your mind? Just like that? Father's body's rejected the liver. Sorry, we don't have a returns policy.
He needs another liver.
That's not our problem.
Please.
We can't help you. But we can show you how to help yourself. This is Thaxton's meth lab. He likes to cut the drugs he sells with baking soda, paint thinner, basically anything he has lying around the house. He doesn't have a lot of repeat customers.
But he does have one redeeming quality.
He's the same blood and tissue type as my father.
There's just one tiny problem.
Thaxton is still alive.
So, what are you gonna do about that?
Me?
Well, Daddy needs a new liver. There it is. You want it, you take it.
Now what do we do?
We arrest arrest you for murder.
We were following you. We saw you come in. We heard a gunshot. We came in and found you standing over his body. He was unarmed, shot in the back.
Yeah. You were desperate to save your father's life. That's probably how your killing spree started, although we'll never know for sure. Because you were gunned down in a shootout with police.
Everyone is going to know I was murdered.
How?
They're listening to us right now. I'm not wired, but this place is.
Your little plot is over. It's time to give up.
We got him.
They'll fold now. They have no other choice.
We knew who your next victim was going to be. The key was getting you to strike.
Hi. The real Gil Thaxton is in protective custody.
I don't know who you are, but you're gonna wish you were him.
It's not that easy.
Now this is ugly.
Well, looks like it's gonna be a massacre any way you look at it.
Not if you give yourselves up.
You're kidding, right?
You put us in jail, it's the same thing as giving us a death penalty.
Only a lot more painful.
Doesn't have to be that way.
Oh, yeah, because cops do so well in prison.
Shooting us isn't going to help you.
No, maybe not. But I'm sure there are some people on the organ list who will be grateful.
So, who's gonna shoot first? That's psychotic. What kind of person thinks like that?
I can think of a few.
Oh, we have to do something to stop them.
We can call for backup.
We can't wait. Buckle up.
Buckle up for what?
We're going in.
You go through the wall?
You got a better idea?
I don't have to have a better idea to know that your idea is terrible.
I'm really tired of people saying that to me.
No, wait a minute. Hold on, let me out.
First corrupt cop who moves never moves again.
You're all under arrest.
You all right?
That's an experience I could have lived without.
I'm not sure I could have.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking of saving your life.
And you couldn't have done it without the car?
I don't know. I didn't give it any thought.
Now see, that is exactly your problem. What's my problem? This whole not thinking thing.
How long do you think they'll survive together?
Longer than anyone who gets near them.
I think if I were a criminal, I'd be very afraid.
I said...
I'm not a criminal. I am very afraid.
You're welcome. You're gonna get us. You're welcome. Hurt one of you. I'm not gonna... Have you been hurt yet?
I don't know why I haven't.
Can't go out and play till we do our homework.
It is my day off. I thought I'd just take advantage of it and head on down to the batting cage.
Is it baseball season already?
Yeah, football is over. You know, I just can't understand how an intelligent guy like you doesn't get the intricacies of baseball.
It never fails. When somebody tries to compliment you on your superior intellect, they do it by insulting your intelligence.
Dad, you just never gave baseball a chance. It is so interesting.
For CPAs and statisticians.
What, are you kidding? It is non-stop strategy. When you're at a baseball game, you can't stop thinking.
How about beer and hot dogs?
Well, that too, you know, light, regular, mustard, ketchup. I'll get that. Hello?
Sloan? It's Hawk.
Hey, Hawk. How the heck are you? Where the heck are you? Thought we were supposed to go bowling last week.
Forget bowling. I'm out of this, what do they call it, extended care place in Tarzana. Sunny Meadows.
What, you're moving into a nursing home?
It's not a nursing home, it's a way of life. Anyway, I'm working undercover. And Steve, I've got a murderer here.
Oh, you're pulling my chain.
Just get your keister in gear and come out and arrest him.
I'm on my way. Ever since he pulled the pin, Hawk's been trying to crack cold cases.
Had any luck?
He claims he's cracked a murder case. Needs me to make the arrest. Feel free to use my bat if you want to go on down to the cage. Thank you. See ya. Say hello to old Hawk.
All right. Should have had your mask on, Yogi.
Please, if you can give us some space, people. We're coming out. We're coming out in a minute. Here, just please clear the way. You don't want to get your toes run over. People?
What's going on?
There's been an accident. If I could just ask you to stand back or move on.
An accident? Dave Hawkins?
Yes.
How serious is it?
Please, man, please. I'm sorry. I can't discuss this with you unless you're a relative.
I'm a friend. A good friend. What happened?
He slipped in his bathtub and drowned.
Drowned?
Looks like a piece of ceramic, maybe from a broken vase.
And there was one in Mr. Hawkins' room?
Well, every room has one.
I'm afraid there's not one in his room, Miss Hickman.
Your point, Lieutenant?
May have been used as a weapon.
Oh, so now you're saying Mr. Hawkins was murdered?
It's a possibility.
Why am I not surprised? All anybody has to do is say old people's home, and immediately everybody assumes the worst. Every time you turn around, some busybody is doing an expose.
I'm a detective, not a reporter.
Well, you know what? I guarantee you, Detective, that if Mr. Hawkins had lived at home and slipped in his own tub, you wouldn't be snooping around for pieces of a vase that might have been broken weeks ago.
Miss Hickman, I can assure you that is not the case.
This is a retirement home. Our residents are elderly, and they die with some regularity. Now, that's sad, but it's a fact of life.
He knew I was on my way to see him.
And you were inconvenienced. Well, work in my business for a while, Lieutenant, and you'll find that death is a lot like the Jehovah's Witnesses. Always showing up at the most inconvenient times.
I'd like to speak to some of the other residents.
Well, I suppose I can't prevent it, but would you remember that our guests are easily upset? In fact, I think I'll have our administrator, Mr. Zenick, escort you. By the way, are those, by chance, the property of the deceased?
Afraid not. As a matter of fact, they're property of the LAPD.
Well, we have very good lawyers, Lieutenant, so give me the slightest reason and I'll sick the little devils on you.
How well did you know Hawkins?
Not very. I mean, he just moved in a few weeks ago. I certainly wouldn't have picked him for the dead pool.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, well, I don't mean to seem insensitive, but when you work with old people, you can't help guessing who's going to go next. Now, I wouldn't have put my money on Hawkins, but who could have guessed he'd slip in the tub?
Pardon me? I was told I had to check with you. I'm Julie Crane, one of the nurses here.
Miss Crane?
I want to gather up Mr. Hawk's personal belongings and send them to his sister.
I'm afraid for the time being, it's a crime scene.
Julie here knows every nook and cranny of this place, right? She can introduce you to anybody you could possibly want to talk to. I do have other responsibilities.
How well did you know Mr. Hawkins?
I knew he was an ex-policeman. I knew he was widowed. And I knew he was what, being from Arizona, I call a cactus pear. Tough exterior, pure mush on the inside.
Dave Hawkins cheated at gin rummy. What more do you need to know?
He did not. Just because you couldn't beat him, Jimmy, didn't make the man a card cheat.
Didn't even make him particularly a good player.
Do you suspect foul play?
Why, do you have reason to believe he was a victim of foul play?
Of course not. For crying out loud, why would anybody go to the bother of knocking off one of us? Wait a week or so and the Grim Reaper will handle it. No muss, no fuss.
Have you come up with a motive?
Motive, schmotive. Estelle here thinks she's a regular Mrs. Maple, like in those mysteries she has in that gadget of hers.
Her name is Miss Marple, Mr. Smarty Pants. I have almost all the Agatha Christies right here in my little e-book. If you ever want any, you're very welcome to read them.
A big waste of time, if you ask me.
You know, maybe if you had read more mysteries along the way, you might have honed more skills in logic.
I was a football coach, woman. There's nothing more logical than football.
There's more to life than football, Jimmy.
But there's nothing more important.
Oh, Jimmy. Jimmy was a coach, a football coach, for 38 years.
Who knew Hawkins the best?
Oh, it gotta be Bud Ellison.
You're right.
Did Hawk ever discuss his police work with you?
No, we didn't talk shop. He pretty much stuck to sports and women.
Did he have any enemies you're aware of?
Not that I can think of. He cheated at cards. Around these parts, that made him a paragon of virtue.
Boy, I hope that garbage strike is over soon. Things are piling up all over the place.
Don't remind me, we'll make a trip out to the dump this weekend.
Did you finish the autopsy on Dave Hawkins?
Yes, I did, and he definitely drowned. As for the bump on the back of the head, I'd have to say he slipped in the bathtub.
No, I don't believe it.
Is there some rule that old cops can't slip on porcelain? There's no sign of battery, no cuts, no bruises, no nothing.
Look, it's not just that he wouldn't have rushed me over there to scrub his back. I looked at the towel in his bathroom. It was wet.
So he washed already?
Exactly. And nobody takes 2 baths in one morning.
Ah, the answer to a girl's prayers.
She means the ribs.
I knew that. It's always the ribs. That's why I carry him around. What is all this?
Hawkins' files. I stopped off downtown and got a list of all the cases he took with him when he retired. If I know one that's missing, it might just point me in the right direction.
Kind of early for ribs for me. Let me see the list.
Thanks.
Ryder Fur Company.
Yeah, I worked on that one.
Jensen Jewel.
Uh-huh.
P&A train robbery?
Your friend was looking for Jesse James? Now, he was old.
I haven't seen anything in here about train robbery.
You familiar with the case?
Doesn't ring any bells.
Well, maybe it was before your time.
I thought train robberies were before my time.
Oh, Mark.
I got it.
Or your flashlight?
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Thanks.
I'll be right out.
In 1947, 2 masked men robbed a P&A, killed a guard, and made off with almost $2 million. And one of them was gunned down when he tried to run a roadblock, but the other one got away. The guard was able to give a description before he died.
And you want to know what he looked like today?
Can do.
Can try. All right. Scan him in.
Okay, now keep in mind, a lot of this is guesswork. A lot of things can happen to a face. Should have seen my face 50 years ago. Not a wrinkle. Okay, now we'll take in the cheeks a little bit. And then bushy up the eyebrows a little. And then we'll bring down his jowls. And of course, well, we have no way of knowing whether or not he kept his hair.
I don't think he did.
Okay, bald he is. You know this guy?
Yep.
Good boy.
You must like this place a lot more than I do, the way you keep hanging around.
You seen Bart Ellison around?
You're too late.
Well, he's gone?
Well, that's one way of putting it. But around here, they like to talk institutionese. Nobody ever just drops dead or kicks the bucket.
What?
Here at the home, we prefer to say that the dearly beloved passed over to the other side.
Or he's gone to his final resting place.
Or gone to meet his maker. I love that one. Makes God sound like Geppetto.
You're telling me he's dead?
He died from an overdose of sleeping pills, so we can't rule out suicide.
I guess we can. According to the nurse out there, Ellison rarely asked for sleeping pills. The other residents swear that he didn't borrow any from them.
Look, I'll buy that Ellison murdered Hawkins because he knew he was onto him, but who'd have any reason to kill Ellison?
Someone who knew about the money.
Thief? Any hunches?
Well, Miss Hickman raises my hackles, but I guess that doesn't make her a murder suspect.
You know, some of those residents are forced to sign over all their worldly goods when they move in. Hey, that's a pretty tempting situation for an owner who's both greedy and impatient.
Yeah, but it's not always a bad deal. For instance, my friend's great-grandmother, she signed everything over to the nursing home, which was run by the church. That was 20 years ago. And from what I understand, the way this woman eats, she's ahead of the game.
And that was the church, though. I mean, what if Ms. Hickman is not the sort who'd rather give than receive?
That's a pretty far-fetched conclusion.
I'm not concluding, I'm just suggesting.
It wouldn't hurt to check Hickman's bank account.
Hey, and you should check her phone bills while you're at it. See if there's any long-distance calls to the Cayman Islands or Switzerland.
You've been reading John Grisham again, haven't you?
And, you know, I just thought of something else. Who's to say that there's any money left? I mean, even back then, $2 million could only buy so much wine, women, and song.
Short time after he robbed the train, Ellison was arrested for a bank robbery he committed a year before, in which a bank clerk was killed. Ellison got a life sentence. And even with time off for good behavior, he still served almost 50 years. And he just got out.
And there's no indication he went on any kind of a big spending spree before he checked into Sunny Meadows, either.
How could all that money just vanish?
You know, it's too bad Hawkins didn't tell you everything he knew when he called.
Well, he just wanted to see the look on my face when he handed me the case all wrapped up in a big fancy ribbon. I gotta get back out there, do some more snooping around.
Yeah, somebody's got to. But this time it's not gonna be you.
No, Dad.
Look, the job needs somebody who can slip right in there and fit in.
But don't even think about it.
It's an old folks' home. I'm just planning ahead. Way ahead, I hope.
Yeah, that's not funny. Besides, you're too well known. Somebody'd be bound to recognize you.
I'm not that well known. And I'll disguise myself as an old man.
You're a relative of Mr. Brinkley.
Drink tea? No, coffee. I prefer coffee.
No, actually, I'm just a good friend. After his housekeeper, Bessie, passed away, my wife and I took him in, and we both work, so you know how that is.
You mustn't be too hard on yourselves. Caring for the elderly is best left to the competent professionals. Now, as to payment.
Yes, you know, we've decided to go with the monthly plan.
Oh, you're certain that you wouldn't want the peace of mind that comes with knowing...
Oh, no. At $4,000 a month, I think that Mr. Brinkley would be $180 before you'd ever have to consider evicting him.
I see. Well, I'm sure you both know best.
Oh, arrest? Had arrest. Had arrest before, tell her.
Oh, no.
Okay. Well, why don't we get started?
Oh, I did? I'm sorry. Must have been those cucumbers.
Oh.
nice.
Planning to clean behind it, Miss Crane?
Oh, Miss Hickman wants all of Bart's personal items cleared out of the room. We have a new resident.
Here he is, our new boy, Mr. Brinkley. Welcome.
Mr. Brinkley, I hope you'll be very happy here. We can never have too many handsome men around.
Oh, I bet he heard that one okay.
Oh. What have we here? It's to you.
Dear Julie, you have been the one ray of sunshine in my miserable life. So this is for you. Sorry it can't be a Picasso. Oh, please give it a good cleaning, a new frame, and a place in your heart. So you'll never forget your friend, Bart Ellison. Isn't that sweet?
What, you eat? Yep, I'm sure ready. Yeah, macaroni and cheese, if I'm not mistaken. Yep.
Swinburne's. How'd you come up with this place?
Once my dad found out that Ellison went somewhere in a cab the day he died, it was no trick to find out where he'd gone.
You really think he bought $2 million worth of antiques?
We'll soon find out. Must have converted the cash into something else or it would have turned up by now.
It'd be a lot easier to hide a bag of money than 1,000 armoires.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. May I help you?
You'd like to know if you recognize this person?
Might I ask what he's done?
He's died.
Oh, what a shame. Well, the gentleman had taste. Only the other day purchased a very handsome timepiece.
I don't think he'd spend $2 million on a watch.
Actually, sir, I can assure you there are any number of antique timepieces worth considerably more than $2 million.
Well, can you tell us how much you paid for this particular timepiece?
I'm awfully sorry, sir, but at Swinburne's we never divulge such matters, except, of course, to the Internal Revenue.
I'm with the LAPD.
Oh, your mother must be so proud.
Redecorating?
I thought I'd hang Bart Ellison's painting here in the hallway where everyone can enjoy it. What do you think?
Oh, a little higher on the left. Yeah, nice. I'm fine. Everything's just fine.
I want you to tell me how you feel. Yeah.
Go ahead, come on.
Well,
I only first met you 3 weeks ago. What are you watching?
Oh, crapola. That fellow with the little piggy eyes is married to the lady with the goiter. But he's really stuck on his brother-in-law.
No. The lady with the goiter is his sister.
He's married to his sister?
Doesn't that make him his own brother-in-law?
Wouldn't surprise me. Even football isn't what it used to be, with all that padding and all those sissy rules protecting the quarterbacks. They're turning the greatest game ever invented into a damn sewing bee.
The way you two carry on, I'll bet you all those people are actors.
You think they just went out and found an actress with a goiter the size of Wyoming? Oh, yeah, I bet she gets a lot of roles.
You can't take these shows seriously. It's like the wrestling, right, Isaiah?
Actually, it's a nice change. Seeing all these folks worse off than ourselves.
What are you talking about? They're young. How could they be worse off? Old is bad. Stupid is just stupid.
Isaiah, you ought to have that checked out.
Oh, it's just a cold. I can't seem to shake it.
Yeah. I don't know, it sounds like the beginning of bronchitis. Maybe even pleurisy. I take Reader's Digest.
There's something about that man I don't trust.
Yeah, like he hears only what he wants to hear?
No, it's not just that. I tried calling his reference numbers, but the only place I reached anyone was that bank that he's supposed to have been president of. And the young woman I spoke to had never heard of him.
Huh. Could be he was there before her time.
Could be, but I don't want to take chances, you know. Remember, people that are out to sell papers and get ratings don't worry about the truth. Those muckrakers deal strictly in rumor and innuendo.
Well, Brinkley is a little long in the tooth to be working in the media, don't you think?
And just how old do you think Mike Wallace is?
Huh. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you so much. Very helpful.
Thank you, madam. May I be of assistance?
Hi. I called you about doing an appraisal.
Ah, you are Mr. Zenik.
That's right. Nice to meet you. My uncle died recently, and he left me something very special. He left me this. I'm pretty sure he bought it here, and I was just curious what you thought it might be worth.
You wish to sell it?
Well, maybe. I don't know. This thing is it's loaded with sentimental value for me, but, you know, I think Uncle Bart would understand.
Oh, yes. Dead relatives are so much more understanding than the other kind, aren't they?
Yeah. So, just ballpark of how much are we talking here?
As you are the gentleman's nephew, I'll give you $3,000 for it, sir.
Come again?
3,000.
What are you, nuts? It says here that this was made special for a millionaire by the firm Maison Montmartre in the 30s.
Ah, yes, the Montmartre horologe. It's a superb blend of beauty and precision.
Huh.
Yes, along with producing milk chocolate and avoiding armed conflict, it is what the Swiss do best.
You're telling me that this is worth $3,000?
Oh, no. The Montmartre horologe is worth $4 million.
I knew it.
Regrettably, sir, this is not the horologe. This, as I explained to your dear departed uncle when he purchased it, is a very cunning copy. You are difficult to shop for, aren't you?
Listen, Bonnie Hickman's not the only suspicious character around here. I'm also keeping my eye on this guy, Todd Zenik. I'd sure like to have a look at his resume.
What was that?
No, nothing.
Something's going on. I know you, Dad. I can tell when you're not telling me everything.
Well, there's nothing to tell. Hey, I gotta go.
Wait a minute, Dad. There's something I need to talk to you about.
Hey, somebody's at the door. I gotta go.
I thought it might be a good idea if Amanda...
I can't talk about this now.
Brinkley!
Hold on. Just a minute.
Daddy there?
Come in.
It's time for lunch.
Oh, I'm not very hungry.
We're having your favorite.
Macaroni and cheese. What are we waiting for? Macaroni and cheese.
Well, your employment record is very impressive. Frankly, I wonder why you want to work here. Excuse me, has knocking on a door become a lost art?
Knock? Well, yeah, used to knock. Couldn't hear anybody say, come in.
Perhaps that's because no one ever said it.
You know, I'm sorry to bother you, but that nice Miss Crane's been good to me. I'd like to get her a little something for her birthday, perhaps. You don't happen to know when her birthday is, do you?
Now, how would I know that?
A hat? No, I was thinking more like a nice scarf. Now, if you just give me a peek in the personnel files, I have a hunch she's a Pisces.
Well, those files are confidential, and if you'll excuse me, I'm really quite busy.
I could wait outside.
No, thank you, Miss Reynolds. That won't be necessary.
I'll come back a little later.
Okay, I'm sorry. As I was saying, your regular community general seems excellent. Do you mind telling me why you want to leave?
Well, believe me, Miss Hickman, I have no problem working hard. Matter of fact, I love to work hard. But they work me like a dog over there. I've got 2 kids. I simply want a job that has regular hours.
Well, Miss Reynolds, I guess that's that. If you want the job, it's yours.
Thank you. You can call me Charlene.
Fast, Jimmy.
Bye.
What are you doing here?
Scared me half to death. We thought it was a good idea if you had a second pair of eyes out here. Besides, Steve was supposed to call you and let you know I was on my way.
You don't think I can take care of myself, do you?
It's not that. Hawkins was a tough cop, and Ellison was a killer, and look what happened to them because no one was watching their back.
Listen, the only danger to me is tapioca poisoning. You get it twice a day.
Well, Mr. Brinkley, my name is Charlene Reynolds.
Miss Reynolds, nice to meet you. Listen, as long as you're here, there's a nice man down there named Isaiah Patterson. Got a very nasty cough. Have a look at him, will you?
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Zenek, what are you doing here?
I followed this into your room. So unless he was a pet, we have a problem.
I can just see the headlines now. Bubonic plague breaks out at Sunny Meadows.
It's a garbage strike. What do you want me to do?
Well, assuming you're not the Pied Piper, I suggest you call an exterminator. And another thing, if any of the residents ask, we have ants.
Stay bundled up, Mrs. Jackson.
Oh, this is crazy. Who ever heard of fumigating at night?
Well, it's probably just a trick so we all could sleep through breakfast and they'd save a few bucks.
Shh, don't give them any ideas.
Is all this for one little rat?
Well, if you're speaking of Zenek, he's not so little. Are you okay, Isaiah?
I'm fine.
Well, you sound terrible.
Yeah, I agree. Isaiah, you should be in bed.
Let me see what I can do.
Oh, it's a shame that sweet girl isn't in charge instead of that awful Zenek.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be cut out for this kind of work, does he? Really makes you wonder what he's doing here.
Pest control.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm looking for rats.
In Mr. Brinkley's drawers?
Why aren't you in the social hall where you belong?
You've got a bunch of elderly people huddled down there, cold and miserable. And I think Mr. Patterson needs medical attention.
Oh, now you're a doctor.
You don't have to be a doctor to know when somebody's sick. And why couldn't the fumigating have taken place in the morning?
You know, Julie. I get the distinct impression that you'd be a lot happier working somewhere else.
No, I'd be happier if you were working somewhere else.
You're fired.
You don't have the authority to fire me.
Watch me. I'll give you 15 minutes to clear out of here.
I want to get into Miss Hickman's office. Could you create some kind of a little disturbance in here?
Why don't we just burn the place down?
How about something a little less drastic?
How about we set fire to the kitchen? It'd be a public service.
How about you and I raising a little ruckus?
Can you do that?
Well, why should tonight be different from any other night? 1, 2, 3.
Oh! Who are you calling a car chase?
If you get old woman, car chase!
Well, I just thought you'd want to know what's going on. Something's wrong, Miss Hickman. I don't know. I'll go see.
You cheated, Con! You cheated, Jacket! I've seen you cheat at chess!
He said some terrible things to me that a gentleman would never say to a lady.
That's right, and I would never say them to a lady.
Oh, well, you're lucky I'm a lady or I'd knock your teeth out.
you take your teeth out, I'm going to crush them!
Oh, you...
Hey! Will you two knock it off? Please!
And I thought I told you to leave.
Let me get this straight. I find a dead rat. You tell me to call in a fumigator. I do, and now you're upset.
I didn't tell you to do the job in the middle of the night.
Oh, it's hardly the middle of the night.
Well, it is to these people.
Oh, I see. You'd prefer it if they showed up at high noon when we have visitors, make it real convenient for Channel 2 to have us on the 5 o'clock news. Hey, it makes no difference to me. You're the one who's spooked by the media.
Oh, you're enjoying this, aren't you?
Not at all, Miss Hickman. I don't like being made whipping boy just because you're paranoiac.
Excuse me?
What? Is it the invisible door? Doesn't anybody even see it?
It's Isaiah. He's having some sort of attack.
Thank you.
I've called 911. Mark, hurry. He's gonna need a trach.
Go to the infirmary, see if you can find a scalpel.
Okay, I think my medical bag is in my room.
Hang in there, Isaiah.
Oh, he's dying. Somebody do something.
You're right. Has anybody got a... Jimmy, you had a Swiss Army knife, I saw it.
Why do you want it?
I have to perform an emergency tracheotomy.
Over my dead body.
Jimmy, I'm a doctor.
What do you do in your spare time? Leap over tall buildings?
I'm Dr. Mark Sloan from Community General Hospital. You have to believe that. He's going to choke to death. You have to trust me.
Come on.
I'm also going to need your flask. Thank you.
If he dies, there's nobody to blame but Jimmy Corley.
All you did was try to save your friend. You did right.
Spread the incision for me, man.
All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. He is...
He's going to be all right. He's going to be all right.
Oh.
Look here, Jimmy.
Good work, Mark. But as you can see, I'm returning the unused portion of your monthly fee. Tell your bosses that my lawyers are on the alert. Now I want you out of here.
We're not reporters.
Oh, I see it's a hobby. You just can't help yourselves. You see a nursing home and you have to start snooping around. Get out now.
All the good ones are leaving. First Julie, now you. And Isaiah's in the hospital.
Now, don't you worry about Isaiah. He's going to be fine.
I don't see why you can't stick around. Who cares if Brinkley's not your real name? It's not like you're too young to move in with us old geezers.
How geezer you?
You know, I'm just sorry I couldn't do what I came here to do.
Oh, you were here for Isaiah. That's what matters, Doc. Without you, he'd have been a goner.
Oh, baloney. A man that could have handled it fine.
You're forgetting the only reason why I'm here is because you're here.
Oh, you're not going to be here for the sweetheart dance. Oh, and now that you can walk, I was looking forward to a cha-cha.
Estelle, believe me, you're not missing a thing.
Oh.
Never thought I'd say it, but I'm going to miss you, Doc.
Well, there's nothing says I can't come and visit, is there?
Oh, sure. People always say they're going to visit, but they hardly ever do.
Who can blame them? Who'd want to be here if they didn't have to be?
Well, are you kidding, Jimmy? This is a great place.
Oh, Jimmy likes to complain. I keep telling him there are worse places to be in.
And far worse people he could be spending his days with, too.
Oh.
Bye.
Bye.
Jimmy,
See you, Doc. bad.
Bye-bye.
Well, lighten up, Estelle. You've still got me.
Oh, no.
You know, if you believe Zenek's personnel file, and I guess Hickman did, you take him for a cross between Jonas Salk and Mother Teresa.
The fact is, before Sonny Meadows, the closest he ever came to working in an institution was the laundry at Leavenworth.
How does he figure in this?
It turns out he's the grandson of Sid Hurst, who was Bart Ellison's partner in a train robbery job.
He's been tracking down the money all this time?
Well, probably figured that Ellison double-crossed his grandfather and he feels entitled.
But how do we tie him to a murder when we can't even prove it's been a murder?
And where's the money?
If Zanuck hasn't found it by now, I'm betting it doesn't exist.
Hey, man, garbage.
Excuse me?
I'm just thinking about that garbage strike.
Excuse me. What are you doing here?
We invited her.
She's our guest.
Show up at a shindig like this, I'd hate to think what the rest of your social life is like.
Do you realize that if that man weren't greedy, selfish, and mean, he'd have no personality at all?
I've missed you guys.
Oh, we've missed you, too.
Have you seen Isaiah?
Yes, and he's doing just fine. Dr. Sloan said he'd be back on his feet in a few days.
You know, we really owe Dr. Sloan. And I think I know how we can repay him.
No, now, don't start on that again.
What are you talking about?
She's talking nonsense.
Says you.
I'm not letting you get involved in anything foolhardy.
You're not letting me? Oh, Jimmy, I'm not one of your little football players who jumps every time you blow a whistle.
You're a feeble old woman, Estelle, and somebody has got to look out for you.
You're a feeble old busybody. You come with me, dear. Dr. Sloan thinks there's been a murder, and we're going to solve it.
The screwiest person I ever knew was a fullback named Wabowski. Well, Wabowski is now in second place. I've got to go stop her from myself.
You might want to think twice. Estelle has a pretty bad temper.
You're right. Let someone do it who's getting paid to. Hey, Zanuck!
This is the last one. It's got to be in here.
What the hell are you doing?
None of your business.
I get paid to make everything at Sunny Acres my business. Estelle, get inside before you catch your death. And you, get out of here! Get out! Before I have you arrested for trespassing.
I'll leave when the party's over.
Gotcha! Ditto. What? What, is some law against having a messy room?
You think that's the murder weapon, don't you? This is what you're looking for, Zanuck. There are no usable prints on it.
Well, gee. Then why don't you guys take a hike? Unless, of course, you want to help me clean up.
You still don't get it, do you?
What do you plan to tell the judge when he asks you why you were rummaging around in all that garbage? I mean, who else would do that but the killer?
Zanuck, you're under arrest.
It's Mrs. Yapa.
You all right?
Kick ass!
Right.
Jimmy, no!
You should have punted when you had the chance.
Oh, get out of my way.
You all right, Jimmy?
Oh, I'm fine. It's like Mr. House used to say. Hit him low, hit him hard. And if they get up, hit him again. Right, Estelle?
Right, Jimmy!
My imagination is waiting for him down here.
Oh, and no disrespect, but you and your son are a couple of kids. You don't send boys to do a man's job. You look at that. It looks like a
Picasso. morning, Isaiah.
Tip-top. I'm only hanging around because the food is so much better here than at Sunny Meadows. But you gotta promise the Buddha sorry butt out by Sunday.
Sunday? Why is that?
He's gonna be my best man.
You're all invited, of course.
Well, we'll be there with bells on. Congratulations, you two.
Now I'm going to get that cha-cha.
Well, as long as your husband doesn't object.
You leave him to me.
I think it's great, but isn't it kind of sudden?
At our age, Sonny, you do it sudden or you don't do it at all. I just find it so hard to believe.
It's true, though. Ellison bought that Picasso and covered it up with a painting of his own, figuring nobody would know the difference.
That's why he left it to Julie with instructions to have it cleaned and reframed.
Yeah, I almost feel sorry for Zenick. All that effort, nothing to show for it.
Oh, I wouldn't call 20 years to life nothing. You know, the best part is Julie's going to sell that Picasso and she's going to buy Sunny Meadows.
Hooray!
You know, it was really kind of nice out of the home. Yeah, right. Pleasant surroundings, nice, friendly people, and the food really wasn't half bad. I was thinking maybe when the time comes...
Oh, no, you don't. Your home is with me.
Can you learn to make tapioca?
Sure thing.
Well, don't.
Thanks. I can't believe you walked away from all this.
I never made it here. I never got past midget cars and short tracks.
Yeah, but you could have if you stuck with it.
It was just all that excitement, big money, women, parties. It just wasn't for me, Jess.
Steve.
Hey, Eddie.
Not like the old days, huh?
No, not at all like the old days.
Hey, Steve. That's Edgy for you here today.
Alan? My God, I haven't seen you since...
The Alpina 300. I nearly wet my pants when you won that race.
Well, you were what, 7 years old?
Yeah, I've never forgotten it.
Alan, Eddie, this is Jesse Travis. He works at Community General with Dad.
Doc.
Hey, damn nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing your race. Actually...
Actually, Alan here's just our show driver. He's not much on the track, but he's hell on supermarket openings.
This is Matt Thomas, our lead driver.
Yeah, I just do publicity stuff.
Yeah, Alan here reps us at all our car shows, flea markets. But maybe someday he'll get a shot at racing. Maybe. Hey, we gonna qualify today, or just yak?
Alan, why don't you take Steve and Jesse up to the owner's box?
You anything like that guy when you raced?
Only when I won. So I was a sweetheart most of the time.
Next car to qualify, car 51, driven by Matt Thomas.
Let's go for it.
Team racing out of Torrance, California.
Cars.
This is qualifying, Jess. Right now, it's just Thomas against the clock.
But you're important. They don't do well this morning. They don't have a chance on Sunday.
Drop the hammer on the straightaway, Thomas. I want that pole position.
Take it easy, Eddie. You'll get it. She's losing the turns. The brakes are fading. Barely holding on. Hitting the wall is a distinct possibility. Damn, I lost my engine. Oh, she's wild.
Thomas, talk to me. Come in, Thomas. reason I quit racing.
Dr. Travis says there's no bone injury, just a little soft tissue damage. Your driver's going to be fine. But there is rotten luck about your engine.
According to Eddie, they've had a lot of rotten luck lately.
Tires, trannies, you name it, it's let us down.
Could just get a break for a change.
Eddie, I came as soon as I heard. How's Matt?
Don't worry, Miss Egan, he's going to be fine.
You know Marianne?
I treated her husband a couple of years ago. Thrombophlebitis, wasn't it?
Speaking of treatment, could I get an aspirin?
This is your lucky day. We've got a sale on aspirin. Right this way. You know, Paul Egan and Egan Racing, I didn't make the connection.
Paul loved the team, so I kept it on as a kind of memorial. However, if I'd known what I was getting myself into...
Oh, I can imagine. You know, the happiest day of my life is when Steve said he gave up racing, but don't tell him I said that. Marianne, don't worry. Your driver's in very capable hands, really.
Ouch! Ow! Hey. Where the hell did you get your license? One of those Caribbean diploma factories?
Sorry.
You know, there are no breaks, no muscle damage. I'd say your initial diagnosis of a mild sprain was right on target, Dr. Travis.
Thanks. What are you, a bone specialist?
I'm a pathologist.
Well, like a coroner? Wow, what a shame. Such a pretty lady spending all her time with dead people. How about a live one tonight?
I have a live one, thank you.
Well, I'll say 2 years old and more energy than a
Why don't you get a babysitter? Come down to the race on Sunday as my guest. We can discuss energy. I can't drive Sunday.
Yes, you can, if you're very careful.
Glad you're all right, Matt.
Tell me something, Eddie. What's that #1 rule of yours? And you don't say a word. Well, come on, Eddie, it's your rule.
The driver can't do it if the team doesn't do it first.
And what the hell did your team do with that engine?
It wouldn't have blown if you hadn't over-revved it.
Oh, right. The engine's my fault. Just like every blown tire and busted brake line's my fault. My crew chief here is just an innocent bystander.
You do not know what you're talking about,
Dad.
Dad. You do not have to take this. Let's get out of here.
Hey, I am not the one wrecking this team. That's your new crew chief's job.
You accusing Eddie of sabotaging your car?
Well, if he didn't, somebody did. That engine did not blow on its own.
You're imagining things. We're just having some bad luck.
Come on, Mrs. Egan. Every time I get in a car, somebody's trying to bury me.
All right, just look at their stats. The Egan team's average start is 6th. The average finish, 3rd. Overall points, 1st. I mean, Fireball Roberts would die for these numbers.
Fireball Roberts is dead.
I meant if he was alive.
Jesse, I had no idea you were such a big racing fan.
Well, I wasn't until yesterday, and I spent all last night surfing the net. This is really good. You know, the amazing thing is that Egan has done this with a team made up of people that nobody else wanted. People like Matt Thomas.
Well, it's no wonder his career stats are even worse than his personality, and the man hasn't had a winning season in years until now.
You know, I doubt Thomas would be having such a good season if he didn't have Eddie on his crew.
That's right. It's Eddie Wallace's first season as crew chief, and so far he's done a phenomenal job.
Not according to Matt Thomas. Not lately, at least. Sabotage is the way he described it.
You know, I haven't been to the races since Steve retired. Might be kind of fun to see one without having to chew my nails through the whole thing.
Well, maybe you guys should see it in style. From the owner's booth.
Hey. You don't want to come?
No, I have a date with my own Fireball, and he has his heart set on the zoo.
By the way, Dad, what did you say this was?
I call this Espanol frittata. You like it? Tastes better than it smells.
Welcome, race fans, to the 21st running of the Cowpack 500. Teams are racing today for 900 series points and a record purse of over $3 million. Today's field is the fastest ever in this event's history, with a pole position average speed of 192.64 miles an hour. Less than 10 miles an hour separates our entire field of 40 drivers. So it's looking like it'll be a great race. The race will start on schedule in 30 minutes.
Hey, Steve.
Hey, Jeff.
Where's your dad?
It's in the garage, wondering where you are.
Oh, I kind of get distracted.
Nice hat.
Isn't it?
Hey.
Whoa, wait a minute there. I know you. You're Jeff Gordon, right?
No. Jesse, this is Tommy Kendall.
That's right. You were the Trans Am Series champion 3 times.
4.
Hey, can I get an autograph?
Sure.
I don't have a... You gotta...
No.
Come on over to the garage. I'll sign a photo for you and see if we can't introduce you to Jeff Gordon.
Yeah. Catch up with you later. How tall do you gotta be to ride one of these?
Dad, it's all right. Just put it down.
Some vehicle.
Yeah, for $170,000, you can have one just like it.
I thought they were stock cars.
There's nothing stock about them. Custom built from the ground up.
Tell Alonzo I'm personally good for it.
Okay.
Thanks.
No problem.
Tough day, Eddie.
Nah, not really. Our tire supplier suddenly decides he wants cash payments. Lloyd, our engine guy, has disappeared on a parts run, and I don't... George! Whoa, where you going? You're a backup driver, remember?
Even if Thomas doesn't show, it's too late for me to substitute. I'm gonna find some place with air conditioning and cold beer.
George!
Is Thomas missing?
Nah, he just likes to make a dramatic entrance. Copy that, Alan. Now you stay put till I say different. At least Alan's where he's supposed to be. He's up in the stand spotting for us today.
Eddie?
Okay, all right. No, not today. Not an investment tour. Not now.
Eddie, this is Monsieur Lambert and Monsieur Dupre, and they're very interested in getting involved with the team. So, if you could just give us a minute or two.
Yeah, I got all the time in the world. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
He said he liked the racing very much. He would like very much to be sponsor. French.
No sign of Thomas yet, Mrs. Egan.
Il y a un pilote qui n'est pas arrivé, là, apparemment. Ça va commencer à poser des problèmes.
Don't worry, gentlemen. He hasn't missed a race yet.
You know, it's pretty exciting being up here. I don't know how I managed to talk you into giving it up.
As I recall, it only took about a year, with you on one side and Eddie on the other.
One of the few times in your life you haven't listened to me, and I'm not so sure I was right.
Oh, you were right.
Hey, guys. Who wants a hat? Look at that.
Hey, you meet Jeff Gordon or rob him?
Oh, I met him. And I met Dale Earnhardt and Ricky Rudd, Terry Labonte. Really nice guys.
Seems like they liked you, too.
Oh, yeah. They even gave me an official Team Egan racing watch. It's got a little checkered flag that flashes. See?
Oh. There he is.
Ah, ça y est, c'est lui. Ça va commencer.
Cutting it kind of close, are you?
Attention, race fans. Welcome to the 21st Calpac 500, where 40 great drivers are about to mix it up. So why don't we just cut to the chase and say what you've all come to hear? Gentlemen, start your engines.
Come on in the pit. We'll slap on a hot set of 4.
Looks like Matt Thomas in car 51 has a problem. He's headed into pit road.
Are they changing tires already?
Tires win races, Dad.
At $1,500 a set and 10 sets a race, they better.
1,500?
Oh, yeah.
That must be some special tire.
They even have their own heated room. Yeah, it makes the rubber more flexible for a faster drive, right?
Ils font chauffer des pneus pour assouplir la gomme et la voiture roule plus vite.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Change them all out. Check the lugs. Now, go.
We're losing time here, guys.
It's better than losing a tire at 200 miles an hour.
Heads up in the booth. Allen just checked in from the stands. Thomas just took the lead.
He's got it. This race is a lock.
If you ignore the fact that he's still got 100 laps to go.
Well, 99, really.
We've got a crash in turn 3.
51. You get caught up in that?
Take it easy, Eddie. He's okay.
Thank goodness.
The yellow flag is out. David Lane slammed into the wall in turn 3. The track is just about clear, and the green flag is coming out. The Cadillac 500 is back underway. With only 3 laps to go. Car 8, Dave Yonishige continues to lead. Car 11, driven by Richard Graves, only 3 seconds back in second place. Matt Thomas passing and into second place. Matt Thomas, car 51, continuing his incredible run. Car 51 passes car 8 on the outside, and he's in first place. We're on the final lap with car 51 closing in on an easy win. It's car 51, Matt Thomas.
Damn! The brakes! The brakes!
Here's wild.
Matt's got a problem. Hitting the wall! Matt, you copy. Matt! I just got the word, Mrs. Egan. Matt Thomas is dead.
It looks like a cerebral hemorrhage due to a blow to the temple.
How? This helmet isn't damaged. It's not even scratched.
How did he manage to get out of his car and walk around with a cerebral hemorrhage?
Well, I've seen people with worse injuries do a lot more. Oh, strange things happen in accidents.
If it was an accident. Remember those lug nuts the crew changed during the race? I went down to the pits and had a look.
Let me see it. Well, I'm no expert. That doesn't look like normal wear and tear to me.
I have a feeling forensics will agree with you.
Maybe Thomas wasn't imagining things when he started yelling sabotage.
But Eddie changed those lug nuts during the middle of the race. It couldn't have caused the accident.
Well, The one who did the lug nuts may not have stopped right there. You know, I remember that Thomas did radio that his brakes were going out right before the crash.
Bad brakes on a race car? That doesn't sound like an everyday occurrence.
Not unless you drive for the Egan team. This is definitely beginning to look like a homicide investigation.
No one had anything to gain by hurting Matt Thomas. He's the one that made this season happen for us.
Yeah, right.
That what you think, Lloyd?
Thinking's not a crime.
Murder is.
Hey, I get nothing out of this. Not like Halsey. He's got a shot at being lead driver now that Thomas is gone.
Yeah, Lloyd, you get nothing. Except payback. Why don't you tell the detective how Thomas had you busted from crew chief to grease monkey?
Yeah, that turned out real good for the team, didn't it?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean, huh?
This car ran a hell of a lot better when I was chief.
Yeah, if you count last as better.
Why don't you get out of my face?
All right, that's it. This conversation is over. I'm impounding this car pending further investigation. And the first one that objects will also be impounded. Straight into county jail. Forensics confirmed our suspicions. Someone definitely tampered with the lug nuts.
Someone very determined.
Yeah, when that didn't work, they went after the brakes.
Forensics also says that the brakes checked out fine, along with everything else on the car.
Well, then why did Thomas say the brakes went out?
Why did the car crash anyway?
Very good questions, but I'm fresh out of answers. Any suggestions?
How about taking another look at the crash? I mean, the team keeps a video record of everything for post-race analysis.
Jetty, that's a very good idea.
I'll get a court order.
What time you got?
1:10, why?
Damn, it's stuck at noon. Supposed to be Mrs. Matthews' bedside every hour. She sends out search parties. This Egan watches me.
I know that look. Something's bothering you.
During that race, there was one very serious accident. The man walked away with minor injuries.
And Matt Thomas was in a much less severe accident and died.
That bother you?
Uh-huh.
That bothers me.
I think I'll move up Thomas's autopsy.
Good.
You want our race tapes? They're yours, Steve.
I appreciate your cooperation.
The irony is that yesterday was probably the best driving Thomas had done all season. Maybe ever. Which is a roundabout way of saying that I hope we get these back. I'd like to give them to his family.
I'll see to it personally.
Mary Ann Egan. Yes, Senor Ramirez. Yes, it is a tragedy. We're still a #1 team with an excellent backup car and a tremendous driver. Oh, we'll be racing next week. Gracias. That is one nervous venture capitalist.
He should be. We'll never be ready by Sunday. Not with that cop looking to cause us grief.
Don't listen to him, Mrs. Egan. Steve's a fair guy.
He'll treat us right.
I'm sure he will. In any case, it's in the team's best interest to clear this up as quickly as possible.
There's nothing to clear up. Matt Thomas was a loser. Reality finally caught up with him. I don't see what the big deal is.
The big deal is making sure that Thomas's final reality didn't have any help.
Steve?
How far are you gonna go with this thing? I mean, why waste time on an investigation that's going nowhere?
I'm just doing my job.
And my team is trying to do theirs. But you keep poking around, getting in everybody's way, they're gonna fall apart. We'll lose our sponsors.
Matt Thomas lost a lot more than a sponsor, Eddie.
It was an accident. The man shut it out. It happens. You've raced, you know that.
So no one sabotaged his car. Nobody wanted him out of the way.
Look, Steve, I've crewed on every podunk team between here and Talladega. It's taken me 20 years to make crew chief on a top-rated outfit. Don't screw this up for me, please.
It's a police matter now, Eddie. I'm sorry.
Here's your autopsy report, Dr. Sloan, as requested.
Amazing how that got done right at dinner time.
We knew it was Turkish night.
It is.
Bon appetit.
Anything interesting in this report?
Well, as I suspected, the cause of death was from a cerebral hemorrhage. And, this is different.
What is it?
Uscaburu dalmasi. It's a baked mackerel with pine nuts and currants and a nice herb stuffing.
Anyway, about that autopsy report?
Well, given the time of death and the condition of the body, the liver temperature was a lot lower than I would have expected.
76.3 degrees. You're right, that's low.
And that's a mystery?
Not really. The liver never lies.
And what is the liver saying?
That Matt Thomas didn't die when we think he did. He was killed at least 3 hours before their race.
Dolly Parton and Bob Hoskins tonight on CBS.
Okay. What do you see?
Of course, Matt Thomas had a sprained arm. There's no way he could have climbed into the car like that.
Okay, so now we know for sure an imposter did the driving, but how do we know that he made the switch with Thomas's body and why?
Well, I guess we know the answer to the why part, and that's to cover up a murder.
And as for the how, he could have planted the body in the infield before the race.
Right. And then slipped away in all that smoke and confusion after the wreck.
Yeah, but he still had to fool Eddie and the entire pit crew.
Well, the guy was wearing a helmet and a driving suit. I mean, there's no way anybody could have gotten a clear look at him.
And he didn't show up at the pit till the last minute, so nobody had a chance to talk to him either.
We did hear his voice come over the radio, but it could have been somebody who sounded like Thomas.
Well, I've got kind of a theory about that, but right now I'm more concerned about what caused his death. Oh, you made a notation in there, Amanda, about, let me see. Yeah, here it is. About the body cavity having an abnormal amount of blood.
Yes, there's a strong indication that for some reason the man's blood wasn't clotting properly.
Well, could Thomas have had hemophilia?
Well, that's not likely. The whole team had to take an annual physical.
Well, then the internal bleeding may be the result of something artificial. Hey, maybe you should,
Order a complete toxicology panel. I already did, and we should have the results soon.
Right at dinner time, no doubt.
Hey, that's right. It's Nepalese night tonight, huh?
One of these days, I'm going to talk Dad into trying something truly radical, like burgers and fries.
Anything show up in the infield?
Besides bottle caps and dust, just this. An official Egan racing watch with no usable prints.
Well, according to my inventory, Thomas was wearing his watch.
Well, the killer could have left it at the scene of the crime.
Or anyone who has one. I mean, there's hundreds of these around the track.
Well, at least it'll give me an excuse to go back out there and ask some more questions.
And there were a lot of questions to ask. Like who took Thomas's place?
Well, whoever it was, he drove one heck of a race.
You know, that's another thing that bothers me. Why would anybody that good get involved in this?
How about someone who really had something to gain? Like the team's backup driver.
Halsey? Ridiculous. I've watched both him and Thomas race for years, and believe me, that was not George Halsey out there.
What about Thomas? When was the last time you actually saw him?
The night before the race, we discussed strategy after dinner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got an appointment.
I just had one more question.
I'm sorry. I'll replace it, but I can't refund your money.
I just wanted to know if you'd seen it before.
Detective, I've handed out dozens of those to the crew, our sponsors, racing officials, even my Uncle Harry. And when I get around to it, I'm going to sue the manufacturer. They're absolute junk.
Real sorry about that, officer. Guess I'm a little rusty.
Too rusty to have won yesterday's race?
Oh, what's that supposed to mean?
Depends where you were during a race.
I don't have time for this.
Make time, Halsey. I'm investigating a possible homicide.
You really think Thomas was murdered? Look, I don't want this to get around, but I was meeting with Leon Sanford.
Sanford Shocks?
Leon's starting a new team and wants me on as lead driver.
I'll be sure to talk to Leon about that.
You do that. While you're at it, you ought to check out Alan Wallace.
How does Alan fit into this?
If the kid knew I was leaving the team, then the only thing that stood between him and his chance to race was Matt Thomas.
Your dad's completely wrong about this. That was Matt Thomas out there.
The man drove that car, spun out, and died. End of story.
And you were in the stands watching. Anyone see you?
He was up there. Hell, I was talking to him the whole time.
Well, we only got your word for that.
Yeah, just like we only got your word you were on a parts run to Oxnard.
What's that supposed to mean?
Lloyd, Eddie, that's enough.
You were a hell of a driver once, Lloyd. You got your own reason to see Matt Thomas done in out there.
Matt Thomas was stupid.
Not so stupid he couldn't see what a lousy crew chief you were.
You smart mouth punk.
Alan, back off. You too.
Nice work, Steve. You got us all at each other's throats. Thanks.
Damn! The brakes! The brakes! She's wild! Hitting the wall!
Sounds like Thomas just before he crashed.
It is Thomas, but that is not from the race.
We edited this from the tapes of the qualifying lap that you and I saw.
Listen to the original.
The brakes! The brakes are fading! Barely holding on! Hitting the wall! It's a distinct possibility! Damn, I lost my engine! Oh, she's wild!
So if the killer did the same thing before the race...
He could have transmitted the edited phrases from the car.
And fooled everyone into thinking they were hearing Thomas.
What about the team watch? Did you get any leads from it?
Not directly, but I've identified the three most likely suspects. Lloyd Nichols, George Halsey, and Alan Wallace.
Well, whoever our killer is, this guy is a real miracle worker. Look what he's managed to do so far. He edited the audio tapes, and then he hid the body in the infield.
And he drove in Thomas's place, won the race, staged an accident, and switched places.
All to cover up the fact that he had killed Thomas hours earlier.
And let's not forget that somehow during all this, our killer managed to keep the body, outwardly at least, warm.
Well, his fire suit would have provided some heat retention.
But not enough to make a difference after several hours.
That's right. That's how they did it.
Come on in the pit. Slap on a hot set of 4.
Boy, they keep it warm in here. It's like an incubator.
They don't keep it clean. Dad was right. Look.
What do you want to bet that's Matt Thomas's blood?
What are you doing here?
Investigating a murder. What about you?
I work here. I came in to clean up.
It's a good thing, because it looks like you've got a real mess on your hands.
So how does it work, Alan? You bash us over the head and then hope it all goes away?
Listen to him, son. It's over.
Sorry.
Thomas knew my boy wanted to race. He thought he was after his job.
That night we got into it in the garage. He took a swing at me.
You were trying to protect yourself.
I only hit him once. He went down
And then Eddie cooked up this plan to cover it up.
I thought if the truth came out, no sponsor would ever want Alan to race for them.
Even if it was self-defense?
With sponsors, it's all about image. I really thought we could pull it off. We figured out how to fake the radio calls, crash, everything.
Everything except biology.
It was Thomas's internal temperature that tripped you up.
Hell, I thought it was my watch. Must have dropped it out there when we took the body out to the infield. Cheap piece of crap.
Sloan.
Mark, I just got the toxicology report back.
Uh-huh. Oh, good work, Amanda. Thank you.
Dad?
Yeah. What Eddie and Alan say is true, except for one thing. Alan is not responsible for Thomas's death.
But I hit him.
You didn't kill him. The only thing you two are guilty of is covering it up and framing yourselves for murder. The real killer's still out there.
The toxicology report has lots of surprises. full anticoagulation presented with a prothrombin time of 40 seconds, activity less than 10% INR of over 10.
And in English, that would mean?
Well, Thomas ingested a large dose of warfarin, a blood thinner.
It's a standard treatment for phlebitis, which Matt Thomas did not have.
How dangerous is this stuff?
Let's just say he was a walking dead man. Even a relatively minor trauma would lead to fatal internal bleeding.
After administering the warfarin, about all the killer had to do was arrange some kind of an accident during the race.
And it would look like the crash killed. Well, that explains the sabotaged lug nuts.
Except the murderer wasn't anticipating that Thomas was going to get in a fight with Alan before the race began.
Now, all we've got to do is figure out who had the motive, who had the opportunity, and who had the knowledge to sabotage that car and poison Thomas.
Torque, 611. Oil pressure, 70 pounds.
I asked if you could prove you were in Oxnard on Sunday.
Hell yes. RPM's 8,000. Or is that 8,500?
Then do it, now.
Gas, hotel, dinner, breakfast, all with a date and time stamp. Team rule. You gotta do that or you won't get reimbursed.
2 engines in 1 week. Are you trying to ruin me?
This got nothing to do with me or my work, Mrs. Egan. Feel that grit? Somebody spiked her with metal filings. Tore her heart out.
Who else had access to this engine?
Who didn't?
There's one thing consistent about this case. Everybody who had a motive to go after Thomas turns out to have an airtight alibi.
You know, that could mean that Thomas was not the target.
You mean the killer was after someone else?
Or something else, a whole team.
That would explain the sabotage continuing like that.
But that doesn't make any sense. The team was about to go bankrupt.
Yeah, and why kill Thomas? Do you think the competition wanted to get rid of him that badly?
I don't know the answer to any of those questions.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You want it well done? I'll put it back on the grill.
Oh, no, it's... just lacks something.
Personality.
Exactly.
How about some mango chutney?
Hey, maybe some pineapple rings and a little salsa.
Fresh ground ginger, please. That would be tasty.
You know, do you have any of that teriyaki sauce?
Guys, it's a hamburger. Grease gives it flavor.
You know what bothers me the most about it? Whoever poisoned Thomas had to know that he would only be vulnerable for a very limited period of time.
You've lost me again.
Well, within a 12-hour period, Thomas's body would have metabolized the warfarin in his system.
He was at risk only if he suffered trauma during that time.
Yeah, otherwise the worst he'd have is a nosebleed.
Well, that tells us one thing. The killer had a fairly sophisticated knowledge of medicine.
That's exactly right. Of course. Very likely only one person could have killed Thomas. Of course, now we've got to figure out the why.
Come on, Lloyd, we're doing okay.
Yeah, all right, hold on now, hold on. Winning last Sunday makes no difference. Still got no crew chief. Got no drivers. Hey, hell, we don't even have an engine for the damn car. I say we all try to sign on with a new team while we still can.
No! You quit now. Our season's over.
Our season ended when that last engine blew. Well, I thought you two were supposed to be in jail.
Steve straightened things out with the DA.
It's called justifiable homicide. Self-defense.
That's not all Steve did. He got a friend of his down at Glendon Motors to front us a new engine. We're back in business.
All right, we're back.
Steve, I don't know how to thank you.
Now, hold on now. We still don't have a driver.
We got Alan.
After last Sunday's race, I'd say he's a proven commodity.
He certainly is. Alan, you've got the job. Welcome to the team, Alan.
8,000. This baby's dynamite.
If you'll excuse me, I have an appointment with some new sponsors.
Marianne, you don't want to leave right now. This is fascinating.
We shouldn't get so close, Mark.
Oh, I'm sure it's safe. It's safe, isn't it, Lloyd?
9,000. 9,500.
Isn't that something? You know, the average car can maintain safely 5,000 RPMs. These precision racing engines can go 11,000, even 12,000. Isn't that right?
You got it.
I know, Mark. I own the team.
10,000. 10,500.
Look at that, 11,000 still rising.
11,500. That's the red line.
Sorry, guess I overreacted.
Well, not if you were expecting the engine to blow up and pistons and rods go flying all over.
Which isn't surprising since you sabotaged the engine yourself.
Sabotage, which Eddie detected and repaired this morning early before anybody got to the track.
It was you who was trying to wreck us. Your own team.
Unfortunately, you didn't stop there. You murdered Matt Thomas.
I don't have to listen to this.
Hold it, lady.
How can you say I killed Matt Thomas? He could have been anyone.
Well, not just any would have known about warfarin and its side effects, which because of your husband's illness, you did.
My husband died of a blood clot, Doctor. Matt Thomas died in a fist fight.
No, Matt died of an overdose of warfarin. It's a blood thinner used to treat thrombophlebitis, the very disease that caused your husband to have a fatal blood clot.
That's how you knew about the warfarin.
You poisoned Matt by making his blood so thin that even the slightest little injury would have killed him.
And to make sure he was injured, you sabotaged his car.
Oh, right. That's how we owners get ahead. We sabotage our cars and kill our drivers.
Your getting ahead is exactly what killed Matt. I had Steve check your finances.
That's an invasion of privacy.
That's a murder investigation. And I found out, except for the team, your cash flow is all negative.
You were covering your losses with money you raised for Egan Racing.
Only you got greedy. You, oversold your shares in the team to every investor you could round up.
Okay. I needed money. A lot of it. I couldn't afford to write this team off as a hobby, but I...
What you couldn't afford was to have a winning season.
Your investors would have expected a return on their money.
You know, it's really ironic that Matt Thomas died because he was having the best season of his career.
Burned out loser. Who would have thought that he would just keep winning and winning? He was destroying me.
We owe you guys.
If there's ever anything we can do.
Well, now that you mention it, there is one thing.
He's going really fast.
Relax. You slide into those turns like a pro.
All right, we're all impressed, 51. Now drop the hammer and arrow to the stripe.
That Sloan sure can run a lap.
So how'd it go, Dad?
You know, for years I've wondered what you saw in car racing. Now, I'm more mystified than ever. You know something? There is no padding in that seat at all. I think a couple of my fillings vibrated loose.
Come on, I'll buy you an ice cream.
Okay.
So when are you gonna head back out on the track?
As soon as we eat the ice cream.